I was feeling ready to be in the UFC even before my last fight. I think the biggest thing was the whole making weight. To really show like to the UFC, okay, I can make 150, I'm taking this serious and everything. So I think that was the biggest part. Just because, not that I'm ready to fight the top 5 rank, for sure I'm not ready to be there or anything. But I was thinking that in the UFC, the girls is what I need to help push me to become the fighter that I want to be developed to be, If you stay outside of your comfort zone or inside your comfort zone too much, then it won't push you to the next level, And I know that, like, the girls in the UFC, they're not scared of the takedowns, Like, for sure they respect it, but I knew that they're going to be more to fight me and I could become, like, a fighter more than I want to be.
Has it been difficult for you to have all of your fights, everybody's watching them, scrutinizing and, analyzing everything? When you just want to kind of get better, most fighters are allowed to do that, but everybody's been watching you from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't say difficult, but, for me, I don't feel it too much here. Here I walk on the halls and I see, like, Frankie Edgar, Chris, I see all these, like, top-name people, So for me, like, seeing all them, like, walking around, I don't... It hasn't come to my mind yet, like, oh man, people are thinking about me. I'm thinking about them and say, wow, look who's here, I felt a lot in, like, my first 2 fights, Man, I never did any amateur fight or anything like that. In my first MMA fight, I did mostly jiu-jitsu, It was like, I barely threw punches, My coach is like, hey, you can punch, and people were, like, criticizing a lot, and everything. I said, like, man, I never did any fight before, and people are saying that. So the beginning is when I mostly felt it, because, I think even people who never did amateur and they have their first MMA fight, no one knows really, I don't even think Ronda, they knew, about her first MMA fight, So I don't even know what organization was or anything like that. So that I felt. Now here in the UFC, man, they have so many tough girls, so many tough guys, So I don't feel it.
You mentioned Ronda, so I'll go. I mean, everybody throws that comparison out. Oh, the next Ronda is going to follow Ronda. What do you think of that comparison? And what have you thought about it?
Oh, for sure, it's like a compliment. I think if people like they see me and they remember her, like if like they see my story and it reminds them of her story, like for what she's done and for women's MMA, I think that's like such a big compliment. I hope that I can do like at least what she's done, if not more, for women in sports and martial arts and stuff like that. That's my goal. That'd be, like, awesome for me. But I think at the same time, like, in my mind, it's clear, I think that with time, people are going to see, like, okay, that's a different era, Like, now we have, like, new people, like, every day, every month, we're having, like, more full divisions, So I think they're going to see, like, okay, maybe the story is a little similar, but we're different people, and I'm gonna have like my own story. I'm gonna make my own fights, my own legacy, So I'm hope people. I think fast people will notice that, like that it's my own legacy, and I hope they are join the train now.